is US Agent 27. I'm back with another haul video, and this is actually going to be a combo video. It's going to be a haul video and also a quick mini review. What I recently decided to start picking up were the Walking Dead figures. Wave 3 just hit retail, and it's actually going to hit online retail in the next couple weeks. So I decided to go ahead and jump on the bandwagon. I love the Walking Dead TV show. I love the comic books. So I figured, why not? I collect everything else. Might as well start on these two. So the first couple figures I picked up was Shane, and this is from Series 2. And as you can see, Shane is a very plain figure who likes to fall down. He's got a lot of nice paint detail on him. A lot of dry brushing right there. You can see he's got, looks like a tattoo on his little chain there. Nice detailing in the arms, a little bit of blood up on the hand. The gun itself is incredibly detailed. The face doesn't really look like the actor. That's one complaint I do have about it. These figures are not very articulated. In fact, they really kind of suck when it comes to articulation. Let's let the camera focus again. There it goes. His head will turn side to side. It will go up a little bit and then down. That's all the movement you're gonna get out of this head. On the package, it was like, I think "Take Aim Against Evil" was its thing, its title or name. All he has is the articulation up here in the shoulders. There's no joints up here in the elbow, so you basically move these both up. So he's like aiming down the sights of his gun. That's it. He has a waist swivel, but it's hindered by this. And his legs, he has a swivel too, but it looks kind of funny. And yeah. So, and he will stand. Like, I've had him standing in the same position for a while. You just gotta move his legs around, and he'll stand no problem. So again, that's Shane. He was from Wave 2, and from my understanding, as the waves have gone on, the articulation has gotten better. Wave 1, I heard, is pretty bad. Wave 2, not the greatest. Wave 3, I've heard, that the articulation is the best it's been yet. So all I really have is Shane from Wave 2 to kind of compare it to. I do have Rick from Wave 2, the one with the white shirt coming in and the swappable hands. And I also have the Zombie Walker from Wave 1. I was able to get that at a really, really great price today, so that will be here on Saturday, so I'll go ahead and review that one too. So that was Shane. Next figures, these are all from Wave 3. And the first figure, I'm actually not going to review this one yet. I'll save this for another video. Maybe I'll do a zombie comparison video. I want to kind of show off the packaging. This is what the packaging is looking like for Wave 3. And I actually got these at GameStop. And at the top it's got a really nice picture of the prison from Season 3 of The Walking Dead. Exposed stomach to see contents. Pretty cool. So this is the autopsy zombie from the beginning of Season 3. When they were looking for Sophia, they autopsied a zombie to see if he had eaten her. And at the back, we have the other figures in the wave. We have Michonne and her two pets. We have the autopsy zombie, and we have Meryl. Very, very cool figures, and I've got these 4 out of package that we're going to look at next, but I did want to kind of show this one off. These were cheap. These were $12.99. Retail on these I think is like $14, and if you go to Toys R Us it's like $20. So I was very happy to find these. I found them all in one shot. I happened to go online. I checked my local GameStop. They had them in stock. I called and told them to put them aside. It'd be right there. And that was it. So for $70, the entire wave. No shipping, no fuss, no muss. Alright, so the first figure we're going to take a look at on the wave is going to be Meryl. And Meryl is a character we saw in the first season of The Walking Dead. He's not in the comics or anything like that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the camera to go down. He's not in the comics or anything like that. So he is a newer character, which is good and bad. His brother Daryl is also a newer character, and he is a fan favorite. I personally like Daryl. I think he's cool. Meryl, I think he's a jackass, but I like the character. I like where they're going with his character. And if you haven't seen the first season of Walking Dead, put your headphones on because I'm going to spoil it a little bit. Basically, they left him at the top of a roof and he had to chop off his arm, which is why he has this little attachment right here. And he uses this to basically kill zombies and hurt people and whatnot. I don't have all his accessories in the room with me, so the only other thing I'm missing that I don't have with me is he comes with a little knife. But it's okay, because it will not go in this sheath. The sheath, you cannot get the knife in there anyway, so that's fine. I put it in a bag with my other zombie parts to kind of put aside. So, his accessories he comes with this really awesome machine gun. Really nice detail work on it. It's M16. Nice straps, and this will go right on his back. Nice paint detail work, a lot of dry brushing in there. The other weapon he comes with is a pistol. There we go. And I just lost it in the review room. So I'll have to find that later. So the pistol he comes with, very awesome sculpt, very nicely detailed. The head sculpt actually looks like the actor Michael Rooker. And my lighting is really bad for some reason. See, that helps me. Very, very cool. Very nicely detailed. Yeah, they put a lot of work into him. Really, really like the figure. I can't get over the amount of detail they put on this little itty bitty figure. I mean, it's a McFarlane figure. They're known for detail, but they're not known for articulation, which we're going to talk about this guy. Compared him to Shane, he is an amazing figure as far as articulation. His head will go back and forth. You can kind of get the sideways cock. So he's like, hey, what are you doing? His arms will go out about that far. This one will go out a little further. This one's hindered by the sculpt. It will go up and around. And then he does have, I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, he has these little ratchet joints that go back and forth. I don't really like that because you can kind of see them, but what are you going to do? This arm does the same thing. Single bend at the elbow. No rotation down here for his little arm piece. This wrist will go back like that, so it's almost like he's broke his wrist. And it will swivel. He's got a trigger finger. No... Oh, actually, I stand corrected. A little bit of waist articulation there, and you can hear it's very, very tight. His legs, if you spin the the thigh, you can kind of get it where it will go up, and then you can spin his knee, and you can put it down. So not the best articulation, but really these guys, I'm probably just going to have them, you know, posed all together and on a shelf with my other figures from The Walking Dead. So very cool, I like him. And the feet go up, oh sorry guys, up and down, no ankle pivot or anything like that. So very basic articulation, but it will work. I mean, he will stand on his own. There we go. So that is Meryl. I have to go find a pistol before I leave here. And his gun will just strap right across him. So you can get him. He's out to do the governor's work. Cool. Alright. Next two, I'm going to do these two together. We have Michonne's Pets. And I apologize, I didn't bring all their accessories in the room with me. I really wasn't planning on doing a review until I sat down and started recording. But Michonne's Pets, each one is different. They're not the same. This one stands a little taller, he stands up straight. This one's kind of slouched. They come with a duffel bag each. This one, very nice detail on the duffel bag. You have to take the head off to get the bag on. I didn't do that, and I actually but pulled out the strap right there, and I super glued it back in because I'm never going to take this off. And they have real chains, so Michonne can carry around her pets. They also have arms that will go in the sockets with a single bend at the elbow, and I don't think they have wrist articulation. And they also have jaws. I'm not going to put the jaws back in because they're a pain in the butt, and I'm not going to display them that way. And then this pet, like I said, he stands up tall. You can see his boxer shorts. The bag that has Sheriff written on it, and it also comes with a nicely detailed shotgun. There's a hole in the bag, and you just pop it in so he can carry their weapons with him. So that's what those two guys look like. I'm going to leave them up there because I'll show you why. And then the last figure we have is Michonne. And I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's how I say it. Very, very cool figure. Love the sculpt on this figure. I mean, they did an amazing job. The cloak part is removable. So, let me zoom in a little bit. So she has her patented bandana. The sculpt looks just like the actress that plays her. Nice detail work. She comes with her sword. Now, I did break my sword, so I'm going to be very, very careful. But I did super glue it, and you can't even tell I broke it. So again, amazing sculpt. For her articulation, oh yeah, these guys don't have any articulation. I think they're basically meant to be statues. But her articulation, her head will go around. It is limited a little bit by the dreads. You just move them out of the way, and you can move her head, no problem. She has a diaphragm joint up like that, right there. This sword sheath you can take off, and it does have very, very nice detail work in it. And the sword does fit in it very nicely. I usually leave it off to the side because I usually have her cloak on her. For her shoulders, they'll both go up like that far. Bends at the elbows. Again, you have these ratchet joints. Don't like that, but it is what it is. Wrists will spin, and they will also go back and forth. What I like to do is I like to pose her with the chains in each wrist and her sword sheath. I think that looks kind of cool. I'll show her holding her sword in a minute. Her legs, same type of thing as Meryl. They'll spin, and you can kind of get them in different positions. But you can get her in a fight stance, which was one of the things I wanted to know is, can I get her actually look like she's about to pounce and fight? And of course I'm trying to do it when you guys are watching. There we go. And as you can see, yeah, you can. It works. She does hold her sword pretty well. I'm going to be careful of the blade because, like I said, I did super glue that back on. But she will hold her sword, no problem. Sorry, there we go. So yeah, she looks great. Like I said, my favorite pose is to actually have her, you know, carrying her pets around with her. I usually put her cloak on. This is how she appeared at the beginning of end of season 2, beginning of season 3, with Andrea. And then I just usually put the chains in her hand. This hand doesn't really want to open up that much, but you can get the chains in there. I have done it. I've got pictures up on our website, mucollectorclub.com, which is actually where I'm from. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. So if you guys haven't come check this out, make sure you come check us out. Also, let me know, what do you guys think? You know, are these good figures? Would you guys grab them? You know, do you want to see more reviews on them as I get them, or do you just not care? So either way, let me know what you guys think. I think they're pretty badass little figures. They are very small, and let's do a quick size comparison. And I do have my Venom, which I always leave in the review room, just so you can kind of see how tiny these figures are. Yeah, they're short. They're maybe 4 to 5 inches. They're not very tall, but they do look really, really cool if you have them all together. And there are a lot of options. There's a lot of zombies out there, so I do definitely want to get the zombies. I'm thinking about even getting the comic zombies too, and maybe doing like a big, massive scene where they're all attacking, like Rick and Michonne and Meryl, and if I can ever find a Daryl. Yeah, if you guys have a Daryl out there that you want to part with, and I'm not talking eBay prices, I'm talking, you know, a halfway decent deal. I would go as high as $80 for it. if you have one that you want to let go or you want to do some trading, hit me up, let me know. I eventually will get one. I just really don't want to pay out the nose for one. But anyway, that's it for my review. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the haul too, and I hope you guys come back. Again, this has been US Agent 27 from the MUCollectorClub.com forums. He's getting closer to her. Alright, she's about to chop his head off. Alright, see you guys.